China has a new weapon that's silent but deadly.
Want more TYT to fill your ear holes? Why don't you download some podcasts from the TYT Audio Network, including the Mouthy, Messy, Mandatory podcast available now. Go do it. Stop looking at me and go do it now.
Apparently, researchers at the Chinese Academy of Sciences say that they have invented and created a laser assault rifle that they are wanting to produce. So a little background on what this assault rifle with a laser can do. The name is ZKZM 500 laser assault rifle. It's about 6.6 pounds. The range is 800 meters. The beam is actually powerful enough to burn through a gas tank and ignite fuel storage facility in a military airport. They're about $15,000 a piece. They can ignite flammable objects. So let's say that, you know, somebody shoots you with it, you're probably gonna go up in flames.
Wait, $15,000?
Yeah.
That is not expensive enough.
Exactly.
Like, I want it to be preventatively expensive for someone.
Grace has all that cheese to throw around.
No, I just mean, like, I can think of many like
people that have $15,000 to buy that.
Yeah, like there are wealthy people that make livings on Instagram that would enjoy having a stunt like this.
Well, China is saying they're trying to keep it within like police and military, but we all know how well that goes. One of the researchers at the facility who took part in the development says that it can burn through clothes in a split second. If the fabric is flammable, the whole person can be set on fire. Yeah, so this is pretty crazy because up until this point, you know, rifles that have lasers haven't really been able to be produced. Only big ones that can be put on like boats and cars and trucks.
Right,
yeah,
or Star Trek, like
at least they had the decency to make it look like a Star Wars blaster.
It does look like a Star Wars blaster, yeah.
It is it looks like it's a plastic toy that you buy at like Santee Alley or something.
I know, that's why I was like, it's plastic.
Like Oriental Trading, you know, like you order them in bulk.
Here's what's just like all the practical things that are terrifying about this. Like if someone shoots with a regular assault rifle, there is a bullet you can find and you can trace it back to the gun and all that stuff. Ballistics, whatever, like evidence. That's one thing. The other thing is like that people shoot little lasers at like planes.
Yeah.
And the idea of, and it blinds pilots for like a second, like the idea of shooting this. I just hope Grace never gets one.
It's for sure dangerous. Like you said, the ballistics. I mean, there's traces of evidence of an occurrence of a gunshot, but apparently, according to this, the only is dust of the person's clothes if they're done.
It's completely silent. It can go through windows. There's one quote about
it can go through windows.
Yeah, it can go through windows. And there's one quote from the article Gizmodo about the research that was done. It says the gun is entirely silent and its beam is invisible. The report alleges a target wouldn't know what's happening. Apparently, until a hole burned through their clothes and in the blink of an eye and their skin and tissue experienced instant carbonization that in the best case scenario will leave a permanent scar. One researcher told the Morning Post that the pain will be beyond endurance. If the unfortunate target happened to be wearing flammable clothing that could go up in flames, according to the report.
Nope. So is it the kind of laser where if you like cover yourself in mirrors, it'll just bounce off?
Oh yeah, good question.
Excellent question.
My cursory research by watching like
because it can go through windows.
But Spaceballs transmit light.
Windows aren't mirrors.
Mirrors reflect light.
Right, no, I knew. I was testing you guys.
You like
at a certain angle.
What is the likelihood, like what's the timeline of production on this?
Well, they say that it's literally ready right now to be mass produced. China is saying that they mainly want to use it for the police, for protest type situations.
Good God, that's terrible.
Exactly. That's what's crazy about it, is that they're trying to use it for protest situations.
Handmaid's Tale.
We just want to shoot people trying to communicate.
Right.
Yeah, we just want to light them on fire. Let them know we don't like what they're doing.
Just to de-escalate, we'll just go to carbonization.
Completely de-escalate.
Yeah, we just want this in the hands of specific people in China. I know someone who lived in China said that they just like didn't know where 300,000 people at a time were. They're like, our census gets kind of close, but like 300,000 people, we don't know where they are.